Guillermo del Toro introducing Jacob Elordi as Frankenstein's monster. And I just want to show you this image. I want instant feedback from you guys. There is the monster. At least an image of him. That's Jacob Elordi as Frankenstein's monster. First images are dropping. We had like no one has seen this. This is a Vanity Fair exclusive. Before we get to your thought, I want to know right now. Comment away in the chat. Fletcher, what are your thoughts?
It's interesting. I mean, he's got the. It's funny because he does like he looks a little modern, I guess, in a sense. You know, like he's walking up kind of like a runway show in a sense. He's got like the mask and the hoodie. He's getting ready to torch a Foot Locker or something. You know.
Wow, that's funny.
Is it gonna go looting afterwards?
That's funny. What are people thinking in the chat?
Solomon told us this movie should be in theaters.
It's got to be, man. Come on.
Bill Preston says Franken-Tifa.
Oh my God, I hope not. Stop it.
I saw the preview. It looks okay. All
okay,
right.
There you go.
Peter Cass, playing with fire in the name of Cena films. Oh, that's how Johnny likes. That's funny. Oh, go with the classic look. He's like that in the whole movie. Nice. Okay. Sander goes, no.
But Sander doesn't like anything. He's like Tom Connors.
Is he?
All right, let's go with some of this. I've been doing this movie for 30 years. I'm not going to be alive for 30 more. Yeah, I don't think, says Del Toro, who's now 60. Frankenstein is his bucket list film, a passion project that struggled to find a patron. Everybody said no, Del Toro said, shaking his head. It's a pattern that has persisted throughout his career. Generate an epic, offbeat idea that's resoundingly rejected by Hollywood. Then wait a few years. Finally, a risk-taking executive will say yes. A modern classic will be born. Okay. It's another image. Let me see if I can make this so we can go. That's somebody. That's a great image right there. What do you guys think of this image?
One very Christ-like on that one.
Yeah, I think it comes up as far as the talking of faith here. Del Toro always makes things look good. His films are rich. Hey, what's going on? Lucius Narrate Triste. And sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but always good to see new people hanging out in the chat. Hammer Horror is great. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a name of a movie? So he said Hammer Horror is great. I don't know if that's the name of a movie or a filmmaker.
Oh, Hammer Horror. So Hammer is the he did like a ton of different horror movies like back in the day. Yeah. So all those Hammer horror, are kind of like the iconic, almost like Italian horror type deal.
Oh, gotcha. Look, okay, thank you. Cool, thanks for that. Look at this image. I mean, that is creepy cool. And there you have, so it's like this, would zoom a dead body, put it in a position, and it's got all the, what do you call it? The electrical, connections.
Yeah, so it's opening up the spinal column.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're right.
So it's peeling back the spinal column, and then it's showing all the nerves and the...
Yeah. And you got Del Toro and Isaac. Oh. Fresh carnitas.
Don't judge them for that, because very few
man.
people are into the Hammer horror films.
Yeah, sorry, Richard.
And they're very niche. Around the 50s and stuff. Like Frankenstein, horror Frankenstein would be destroyed.
Yeah.
Dracula. You had all the Mummy and all this kind of stuff. It's really fascinating stuff. I think it's the most kind of like Lucha Libre films took a lot from the Hammer films,
Ah, okay.
and stuff like that, and it's really cool. It was a really cool part of like horror like history.
Well, moving along, this huge article in regards to all the images, and the images are like so big, and yet the text is so small. And
Oh.
I'm just, it's just the layout that Vanity Fair does.
Yeah, so they can
Uh,
sell the ads in between.
so there you go. So Jacob plays the reanimated character whose look remains under wraps, literally, in this exclusive preview. Okay. Now there'll be some more stuff with him. Here's another image. In the ruins of some of Dr. Frankenstein's research, Jacob Elordi's character examines a glass plate photo of a war corpse that is strikingly familiar.
Hmm.
Wow, that is interesting. And you can
I
see
just
the
keep hearing, "Look at this photograph." Every time I see it electrocute you.
oh my god. But look at the what is it, the rigor mortis fingers? Or
Yeah,
like the wow. All right, not bad.
frostbitten.
Frostbitten.
Yeah.
Where were we? Whoa. We moved ahead.
Oh.
Del Toro, who's from Mexico, often delivers bleak gags in Spanish to Oscar Isaac, who was born in Guatemala. It feels like I am making something with a family member, Isaac says. Speaking Spanish also keeps them out of trouble. A lot of jokes aren't translatable because they sound kind of awful when you're telling them in English, the actor admits. Though the movie itself does not have a lighthearted tone, good, Del Toro's operatic approach gives it an over-the-top feeling that softens the blow. There's absurdity in the face of darkness, which is very, very elemental trait, which is a very, very elemental trait of Latin America, Isaac says. There's a nuance about how one approaches death and darkness that has a surreality to it, Fletcher Williams. What do you
Hmm.
think of those? What do you think of that?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's kind of adding some frills to the Mary Shelley, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of doing like straight up from what I saw, like remember when we had like the like pieces of the trailer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like Charles Dance is in it. Isaac's Dr. Frankenstein is just as impatient with his creation's neediness and replicates the merciless treatment he learned as a child from his own imperious father, played by Charles Dance. Ooh, that's a good casting. I'm liking that. Although that looks like the same building that Superman and Lois fly up in and kiss. Look at that.
It probably is, yeah.
Probably, I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Well, they have a lot
Wait.
of those, kind of like Art Nouveau's, buildings that have like the atrium. That was very
Yeah.
Victorian.
I'm just kind of,
Oh, maybe they got a 2 for 1.
2 for 1. Yeah. We got a twofer.
Got a coupon.
Got a got a Groupon.
Yeah. They were
I
like,
want
"Hey, James Gunn. Hey, Del Toro. Got a coupon for this building? Dude."
I want to go to Elordi coming in, right? Because Elordi was the casting last minute, if you will, because of James Garfield pulling out, right?
Hmm.
During filming in a laboratory, a large sticker featuring Karloff's monster stares down at Del Toro from the wall of the director's array of video screens. Although his Frankenstein will look very different, the director wanted a constant reminder of the late actor who first sparked, so to speak, his interest in the story. I devoured all of his monsters, Elordi says of Karloff. At first, I thought, I'll stay away from this. I want to do my own thing. And then I asked Guillermo, should I watch the other Frankensteins? And he goes, what the fuck do you mean? And I was like, well, I don't want to be influenced. And he says, my friend, it's a movie. It can't fucking hurt you. And I went home and I just binged them. I love that Del Toro has that in him. You know, it's like, hey, shut up, you kid. Go watch the movies, you know, basically.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, yeah. I mean, go watch it. It's one of those things where it's done for so long now. I mean,
Right.
years and years and years of films. It's like there's no way you can play them all, right? It's like I can
Mhm.
understand if you watch one person who was the seminal, and then it's like, oh, everybody's just acting this way. But with this, you have such a wide range of cultures and countries making Frankenstein movies that you can't really say, oh, I typecast it into this one, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Mia Goth, we haven't talked about her yet. Here's another first look image of Mia. While the story centers around mainly on the doctor and his creation, the havoc of their relationship spreads beyond Frankenstein's dueling leads. Mia Goth co-stars as Elizabeth, the fiance of Victor's kind-hearted younger brother, who becomes a fixation for both Isaac and Elordi's characters. Ooh,
Mm.
ooh.
Mm.
Elizabeth has quite an ethereal quality, says the costume designer who's worked with Del Toro previously. We looked at the 60s horror films because Guillermo wanted her colors to be saturated. Red and green were a big thing because there's a lot of stuff in the film about blood and also fear of it. There she's
Mhm.
there. Right. Let's not forget Christoph Waltz plays a character. This is a great cast, man.
Well, he's been able to really like gather probably a good Rolodex of
Mm-hmm.
people that want to work with him, especially when it's such a um, artsy heavy project.
Mm-hmm. Well, something as beloved as Frankenstein too. Where do I sign up? Yeah, I'll come in. Just before filming commenced, the shoot was tossed into disarray when Andrew Garfield, originally cast as a monster, dropped out of the movie, citing scheduling conflicts with other films that arose after the 2023 Hollywood strike. Here we have Sophia Galasso as a little girl and Dave Bradley as the blind man. I'm blind and cannot judge your countenance, but there's something in your words which persuades me that you are sincere, the man says in Shelley's novel. It's a nice image.
Mm. Yeah, straight from the book.
Hey, hey. Um, Once again, Del Toro feared his Frankenstein hopes would fall apart just weeks away from the start of production. Fortunately, Elordi was quickly recruited, and his 6'5" frame, he's 6'5",
Mm.
alone gave him a literal leg up on the 5'10" Garfield. Andrew Garfield I know, right? Andrew Garfield stepping out and Jacob coming in. I mean, it was like Jacob was the most perfect actor for the creature, Del Toro says. And we have a supernaturally good connection. It's like very few words, very few things I have to say, and he does it. Yeah, there you go. What happened? There you go. What happened to you?
Oh, the Curse of Frankenstein.
Ah. So, all right, let's look at some of these more images here. Christoph Waltz as the arms dealer and science patron Harlander in the entryway to the decaying water tower that will become Victor's laboratory. What are you taking away from these? Let's just wrap up this story. What do you taking away from these images of
I mean, I think they're very taken from the novel, right? It's
mm-hmm,
you kind of seeing it like parts of the vision
mm-hmm,
from Mary Shelley in certain parts, and other parts you do see more Del Toro style, like when you go into the um, kind of chamber of horrors type of deal. You do see more Del Toro coming out, and
Mm-hmm.
the visuals, the artistry, the impact, and
Mm-hmm.
he's putting his stamp on it. But he's also, I think, paying homage um, to the
To
kind of like
the
the original works and
to the
stuff like that.
gothic, yeah, the gothic, like you said, of Shelley's original work. I mean, this looks gorgeous, man. I think that's like the word. That's the final image there. This is the doctor's younger brother, William, and Mia Goth, bride to be. Am I right?